Hi folks, this is my daughter Chloe. She's 14, almost 15, and she's our guest chef for the day. Chloe, tell us what you're making today.
From the Hungry Girl Cookbook, I'm making the mint chocolate chip freeze.
And in my opinion, mint and chocolate do not go together. Mint was not meant to be a food. It tastes like toothpaste.
Me and many other people disagree.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so for the ingredients.
Now, wait a minute. You're changing this a little bit, right? Because
Yes.
you don't like the recipe that's in there.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say my changes.
Okay, go ahead.
So, 2 tablespoons of Coffee Mate, sugar-free French vanilla powdered creamer.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of sugar-free chocolate syrup. 1 teaspoon of instant coffee granules. Granules. 1 teaspoon of mini semi-sweet chocolate chips, which that's more than a teaspoon.
Okay.
But oh well. 1/4 teaspoon spearmint or peppermint extract, and we're using peppermint.
Okay.
2 no-calorie sweetener packets.
Okay.
5 to 8 ice cubes, which we're probably going to be using 6 or 7. And then 2, well, you can use 2 tablespoons of chocolate or regular Ready Whip or whatever, but we're not using that.
Okay. Now, how much chocolate did you say? Chocolate syrup?
2 tablespoons.
I thought you added a whole bunch more than that.
I did. It was okay before, but I prefer it with a lot of chocolate.
So do you actually add more than the 2 tablespoons?
I end up doing it, yes.
Okay. Now, how much of the Coffee Mate did you say?
2 tablespoons.
Is that what the recipe calls for, or is that what you changed
No, the
it to?
recipe calls for 1 tablespoon.
But you like it better with 2?
Yes, it
Okay.
drowns out the sugar-free flavor.
Okay, so this really isn't going to be a 200-calorie drink, but it's going to be close.
It's not.
Okay, so what did you just do?
First we add the creamer and 2 tablespoons of hot or warm raw water together. We add that together.
And then you stir it up?
Yep. Then we basically add everything else. So, and then 1/4 of cool water.
Now, the recipe calls for a lot more than that, right?
Yes.
And why do you change it to 1/4?
Because it's really watery.
Okay.
Okay, so chocolate chips, coffee granules, 1/4 teaspoon peppermint or spearmint extract, and 2 tablespoons of this chocolate stuff. I hope we have enough.
But you add a whole lot more than 2 tablespoons.
Yes.
Now, do you do that now, or do you do that at the end?
I do this now, and then I add more at the end.
Okay. Why don't you just add it all now?
Because I don't know how much it needs. This stuff is really not very good tasting plain.
It does have a definite sugar-free aftertaste that's
Yep.
not very good.
And then the 2 sweetener packets. Oops. And then we add 5 to 8 ice cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can really smell the mint.
I know, it smells so
Okay,
good.
now what are you using for this? This isn't a blender,
No, it's the magic bullets.
which I use every single day for my protein shake. And I absolutely love it. And really, you don't need to do that, but she likes to shake it, but you
No,
really don't
because
need
the
to.
water doesn't reach the top.
Okay.
going to shake it a little bit more and then blend it.
Well, give it a taste for us and tell us.
It's not done.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay, show us what it tastes like now. What do you do?
Taste it. I think it needs another ice cube.
Well, why don't you taste it and see if you need to add any more chocolate to it? And you can blend it all at once.
Yep.
Needs more chocolate?
As always.
Okay, so like how much are you going to add to that?
I don't know how much I add. I
You
just pour.
squeeze?
That
And
was
you
not-
added another ice cube.
Yep.
Because you want it slushy, like a
Well,
milkshake.
Yeah. I still hear ice in it.
That's okay. You
Oh
can,
no,
you can blend
that's
it after.
the chocolate chips.
Do you think it's enough? And then the recipe says to spray a can of like whipping cream, some whipping cream on top. But, okay, so tell us how it is.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Yep.
Okay, that is the mint chocolate chip freeze on page 195 from the Hungry Girl Cookbook. And thank you, dear Chloe, for being our guest chef today.